Hello there, my name is Akwesi Emmanuel and I am the student companion. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 important documents every student who just gained admission into the university, the polytechnic and also the College of Education needs to prepare before proceeding for their clearance. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button and also hit on the notification bell down below to get notified each time a new video drops. Thank you! Before I share further into this video what is needed, it is important to note that every document that I'll be sharing here with you must all be in their original format. So every document I'll be talking about here must be in their original format. You must go with your original documents. So it is important because you will not need a printout, you will not need a photocopied document. Now, the essence is this: you will be required to photocopy these original documents and duplicate them on your files, because once you go for your admission clearance, you might be given 4 files or 3 files as the case may be, depending on your school. Now, if you go with a photocopied document, it means one file which is supposed to be a copy of all original documents will now carry photocopied documents and it would not be accepted. So all your documents must all be in their original format. Now let's get on into the video proper. Number 1 document you need for this admission clearance is your O-level result or your O-level certificate. Your O-level certificate, by that I mean your WAEC certificate, your NECO certificate and your NAPTEP certificate. You need any of these 3 certificates, and if you used 2 sitting for your admission, it means you need both results or both certificates for your academic clearance. Now, like I said earlier, you need your original certificates: WAEC, NECO, NAPTEP. Even if you wrote GC, is same as WAEC. If you wrote NECO GC, is same as NECO result or NECO certificate. The only difference in those certificates for the GC, which is NECO GC and the WAEC GC, is one carries internal while the other carries what? External. That is for NECO. For WAEC, one carries school while the other carries NECO, carries private. I beg your pardon. Alright, now, so that's the number 1 document you need for your admission clearance. Number 2 is your JAMB original result. Your JAMB original result is printed out from your JAMB caps. Now, if you can't do that yourself, which I don't advise for candidates to do themselves, you can proceed to the CBT center and ask them to help you with your original JAMB result. Your original JAMB result carries all your subjects, all the subject combinations and their score. All the subject combination and their score, and also with it carries what the choices you have made, the choice of school, the choice of course as well. Now, number 3 important document you need before going for your admission clearance is your JAMB admission letter. Your JAMB admission letter is very important. JAMB admission letter is very important, and you can as well do that or get that at a CBT center. You can as well get your JAMB original result and also your JAMB admission letter at the CBT center, so that you can now be prepared for your admission clearance. Now, along with your JAMB admission letter, for some schools, you might be required to go on the school portal to print out your school admission letter. In some schools, the school will print and give you a copy of your admission letter. For some schools, you might be required to go on the school portal to print out your school admission letter. So it's important that you get information from your school to know if your school requires you to print from the school portal, or you will be given on your admission clearance day to complete your admission process. Number 4 documents that needs to be prepared before proceeding to the admission clearance is your passport. Now, I know that you are shocked. Is passport a document? Yes, passport is part of your documents. Now, a lot of candidates have looked at the passport as something not so important. But I'll tell you this, the passport is important because you can be extorted for not having a passport. Now, most times when students don't go with along with their passports to their admission clearance, what happens is people around the university or the polytechnic environment will extort them, take passports for outrageous prices because they know that it is very important and they need it at that time. Now, why do you need your passport? Now, for every file you have, and even in some documents, you would need a passport to attach to those files and also to those documents. Now, I'll tell you, you will need a minimum of 32 passports. Now, I know the 32 passport is so much, or better still, you can go with 16. The reason is this: for every progress you make, you might be required to get a passport or to submit a passport, and so go with as many passports as possible. Go with as many passports as possible. You can either go with 16 or you can go with 32. Go with 16 or you can go with 32. So your passport is also another very important document that is needed. The passport is a very, very important document that is needed. So go along with your passport. Go now within your environment, go and look for a passport place and take your passport and keep them. That being said, number 5 important documents that you need for your admission clearance is your post-UTME slip. In some schools it is called acknowledgement slip. Your post-UTME slip, your acknowledgement slip, or whatever it is called, that's print out you got when you registered for your post-UTME to that particular school. That document is very important. That document is very important. So go along with that document. Keep it safe. Keep that document safe. You can actually print those documents again, or better still, go meet the person who helped you in the processing of that document to help you, give you the PDF format of that document so you can print it anytime you need it. Now, number 6 very important document you need for your admission clearance is your acceptance fee receipt. You need your acceptance fee receipt. It is very, 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 very important. You see the emphasis? Very, 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 very important. Go along with your acceptance fee receipt. These receipts are going to all be in your file. You will need this receipt in your file, so prepare. Once you have been offered admission, every school requires that you make a payment which is called acceptance fee payment, meaning you have accepted the admission. Now, once you make that payment, ensure that the receipt is intact. Ensure that the receipt is intact. Don't play with that receipt. Keep it in a file. Keep it somewhere safe where it will be kept neatly, and when you want it, you can get it back again. So that's number 6 very important document you need to have or prepare before proceeding to your admission clearance. Number 7 very important document that every student ought to have before proceeding for their admission clearance is the birth certificate. Now, your birth certificate is very, very important that you need to prepare in case you don't have it. Now, for some students, they don't have their birth certificate. The simple thing to do and the good thing to do is to proceed to the National Populations Commission to get your birth certificate. Go to the National Population Commission to get what? Your birth certificate. Ensure that you do not get a certificate from any hospital except it is a general hospital, that is a government-owned hospital. You proceed to the government-owned hospital and they will help you with your birth certificate. So that's number 7 important document that you need to have. Number 8 very important documents that you need to have as a student before you can now proceed to the admission clearance is your state of origin certificate, or what we call the local government of origin certificate. Now, the local government of origin certificate is a certification from your local government authority where they certify that you are from the state and also you are from a village within that particular local government. So it is very important that you go with your local government of origin certificate. Now, if you do not have a local government of origin certificate, or you have challenges in getting your local government of origin certificate, maybe you have gone there and you could not get it because maybe the chairman of that particular local government was not available, or whoever is in charge is not available to give or to sign on it. Now, you can use the letter of identification in place of the local government of origin certificate. These certificates are very important. Local government of origin certificate and also what? Local government identification. That letter is going to be given to you to show that you are actually from that particular village or from that particular local government. So these are the 8 certifications or documents that you need to proceed, or before you proceed, for your admission clearance. Now, just to add to all these 8 documents that is needed for your admission clearance, what you would need as well is what we call the letter of attestation or attestation letter. Now, every school requires that everybody is proven to be of good character, and hence the school requires that you present a letter of attestation attesting to your character, attesting to your conduct, showing or letting them know that you will be of good behavior when you have started your academic journey. And this letter of attestation can be gotten from your pastor or from your imam if you're a Muslim, right? It can be gotten from your pastor, it can be gotten from your imam, it can also be gotten from your king or from your village head or your ruler or whoever is the ruler in that particular community. Not from your parents, but from your pastor, right? From your chief, that is the village head, or the imam. These people are people of high repute, and so if they are attesting to your character, they seem to carry some form of authority, and so they need people like that to be able to attest or to testify of your character. This addition, I believe it will help you. So these documents, if you have prepared these documents, these are the things that will make you fit to go through clearance smoothly. And just to add one more thing, ensure that if you are going for your clearance, that clearance day, make sure you go there earlier than you have ever think of. If you try to go late, it means that you would not even finish your clearance. You will go another day and keep going until it gets to your turn. So if you want them to attend to you on time, ensure that you go to your clearance on time. Go and be cleared and resume your school. I wish you the best. Thank you for staying through. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel and also hit on the notification bell to get notified each time a new video drops. Thank you for doing this. Bye bye.